The ancient Celts, a diverse group of tribes scattered across Europe, revered a class of individuals known as Druids. Welcome to Cryptic Mystic Vault, where we unravel the secrets of ancient mysteries. These figures held a position of immense respect and authority within their communities, shrouded in an aura of mystery and wisdom. The Druids were not merely priests, but served as multifaceted figures, their influence interwoven with every aspect of Celtic society. From the rolling hills of Gaul to the rugged landscapes of Britain and Ireland, their presence was felt as advisors, healers, and interpreters of the natural world. Our understanding of the Druids is often shrouded in mist, pieced together from archaeological fragments and the accounts of their adversaries, most notably the Romans. These written records, however, must be approached with caution. They are often coloured by Roman biases and a fundamental misunderstanding of Celtic culture. Despite these challenges, we can still discern the profound impact the Druids had on the lives of the people they served. The Druids' power stemmed not from military might, but from their deep connection to the spiritual realm and their perceived ability to commune with the forces of nature. They were the keepers of ancient knowledge, passed down orally through generations, embodying the wisdom and traditions of their ancestors. Their understanding of astronomy, herbalism, and divination gave them a unique perspective on the world and its workings. At the heart of Druidic belief lay a profound reverence for the natural world. The Celts saw the divine in every aspect of nature: the rustling leaves of a sacred grove, the murmuring waters of a spring, the unyielding strength of an ancient oak. For the Druids, these were not simply elements of the physical landscape, but manifestations of the gods themselves. Central to their practices were the sacred groves, sanctuaries where the veil between the worlds seemed to thin. Within these groves, the Druids performed their rituals, offering sacrifices and seeking guidance from the deities. The rustling leaves and the whispers of the wind carried messages from the otherworld, interpreted by the Druids for the benefit of their people. The Druids also recognized the power of celestial events. The cycles of the sun and moon, the movements of the stars, all held deep significance. They carefully observed these celestial patterns, using their knowledge to guide planting and harvesting, to mark sacred festivals, and to predict the future. This intimate connection with nature fostered a sense of interconnectedness and interdependence. The Druids understood that humans were not separate from the natural world, but an integral part of its delicate balance. This understanding informed their worldview and shaped their interactions with the environment. The transmission of knowledge formed a cornerstone of Druidic practice. Young initiates embarked on rigorous training, committing vast amounts of information to memory. They learned herbalism, healing, divination, and the complex laws of Celtic society. Druids served as educators and judges, upholding the laws of the land. Their decisions, guided by divine wisdom, maintained order within communities. With the decline of Celtic culture under Roman rule, much wisdom was lost. Yet, the legacy of the Druids as keepers of knowledge and justice continues to resonate. The Roman Empire, with its insatiable thirst for conquest, eventually set its sights on the Celtic lands. This clash of civilizations brought the Romans into direct conflict with the Druids, whose influence they perceived as a threat to their dominion. The Romans, with their structured pantheon of gods and goddesses, viewed the Druids' nature-based beliefs as primitive and subversive. The Romans recognized the power the Druids held over the Celtic people. To solidify their control, they sought to undermine the Druids' authority and dismantle their belief system. This campaign of suppression took many forms, from outright persecution to more subtle attempts at assimilation. One of the most infamous examples of Roman brutality was the massacre at Mona, modern-day Anglesey, a sacred island and a stronghold of Druidic resistance. The Roman historian Tacitus vividly described the scene. Druids, with hands raised to the heavens, cursed the invaders, while women in black robes shrieked prophecies of doom. Despite their fierce resistance, the Druids were ultimately overwhelmed, their sacred groves desecrated, and their power broken. The Romans also employed more insidious tactics to dismantle Druidism. They established Roman schools and encouraged the adoption of Roman customs and religion. Gradually, The influence of the Druids waned as Romanization took hold, their teachings fading into the mists of time. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing discoveries and thrilling adventures into the past. Imagine a world where the Druids triumphed over the Romans. The spiritual and cultural landscape would be vastly different. Druidic wisdom and practices would have influenced modern education, justice, and environmental stewardship. The reverence for nature and the interconnectedness of all life would be central to societal values. In this alternate history, schools would teach not only mathematics and science, but also the sacred knowledge of the natural world. Students would learn to read the language of the trees, understand the songs of the rivers, and interpret the wisdom in the stars. Education would be a holistic journey, blending intellectual growth with spiritual enlightenment. Justice systems would draw upon the Druids' deep sense of fairness and community. Disputes would be resolved through mediation and restorative practices, emphasizing harmony and balance over punishment. Laws would be crafted with an understanding of their impact on future generations, ensuring that justice served both people and the planet. Environmental stewardship would be a foundational principle of society. The Druids' profound respect for the earth would guide sustainable practices, from agriculture to urban planning. Communities would live in harmony with the natural world, prioritizing conservation and the health of ecosystems. This world, shaped by Druidic triumph, would be more attuned to the rhythms of the earth with a deep respect for ancient traditions and spiritual knowledge. The interconnectedness of all life would be celebrated, fostering a society that thrives in balance and unity. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing discoveries and thrilling adventures into the past.